As CDAs, we're here to help create the systems and the team that can foster a community school. My role is that I am supporting these different elements, but that support can look very different. It can be more direct support when a project or a relationship is newer, or it could be finding the ways to create those conditions so that other people can be stepping up into these leadership, because ultimately that's what we're hoping to do. And a lot of it is just the basis of relationship building too, because the more comfortable, the deeper relationships you have with different people, then the easier communications can become. So it's an investment in creating those relationships. I really appreciate so much that a principal will make some time to sit down with me so that we can go through some of the things that we're working on, and hear from them too. These are two-way exchanges. So I see them less as here's my report, and more as, what are you seeing? Here's what I'm seeing. Here's a heads up of some of these things coming our way. What can we be looking at?
I actually have been in 2 elementary schools, then I was at the high school, and then I'm back in elementary now. And I've worked with with Sumin, our CDA here, for well over 10 years. I don't know, maybe 15 years now. So we've got that relationship. But all the students in my 3 elementary schools, they all go to the same high school. So when I was at the high school, those needs that we see, whether we're addressing it at the elementary or at the high school, you're affecting the whole community.
It gives us so many opportunities to collaborate on different transition activities, or different supports for those transition moments, because we're looking at the community around these schools. So we're looking at the whole child and their family, and the child that moves from their early childhood milieu to the school, to the high school. So if you look at it at that in that view, then all of the different schools are just different partners and different players within the strategies that can support these children, these students, and their families at these critical moments.
So we're looking at the long term. We have some activities for students that are not even in school yet, like 3-year-olds, but we had a Cabanarica with a community partner just last week, because they're going to be starting K4 next year. Next month we have a transition for the grade 6s going up to the high school. It's ongoing all throughout their progress that they're going to be doing.
Our action plans are there to do something concrete in a year, but we always know there's a reason for that. So thinking in terms of outcomes and not necessarily outputs, I think is where we try to do planning.
When we look at the whole plan for the year, when we lay it out, what's going to make sense here, what's going to make sense there, there's only so many hours in a day for the CLC coordinators, and it's how to best meet the need for the schools in general to move forward. So if there's one school that needs a little bit more right now, let's go there, but let's support that. But that's bringing us all up. So looking at the students to go from kindergarten to grade 11 and then beyond.